everybody, this is Mike with the One Stop Co-op Shop, and very excited to preview this one for you. This is One Hit Heroes, a solo and cooperative game of card play and superheroes. I'm going to do a few multi-handed playthroughs because each session this one is really quick, and then give my impressions on the game overall at the end. And if you like the content on the One Stop Co-op Shop, consider supporting us through Patreon. You get early access to our videos and exclusive videos every month you can't see anywhere else. We have over 50 of them now. You can also listen to our podcast for reviews and design discussions, or join the conversation and say hi on our Discord. So One Hit Heroes, what they sent me so far is a 2 to 4 player game. They do say there will be a true solo mode, but there's nothing stopping you from playing multiple heroes, so I'm going to play 2 of them. And each hero has a little ID card, a unique deck of 9 cards, and then 2 starting items, which give you ongoing bonuses and can also be used to take damage. And you are going against a series of bosses in what's called an episode. So each episode will have 4 bosses, represented by boss sheets like this that have a setup and story information on the back. And they each have unique cards that activate them. They also sometimes have like other types of cards that add other effects. And after you beat each boss, you get to open up a pack. Now, I've already opened all these because I've been playing the game a lot. You get to open up a pack and draft some cards from it to make your deck stronger. So like sort of a little bit of a deck construction, deck building feel. And then you fight the next boss with your stronger deck, build up again, fight the next boss, build up again. And the final boss is kind of like the test of whether you built your deck strongly enough. They're always going to be the hardest. And then you reset everything, although all the cards you unlock go into like a communal pile where if you play this episode again, you can randomize what your options are. But yeah, you're basically building up 3 times to get to the final boss. And that is one episode. That is one kind of arc of the game. What they sent me has boxes for 4 episodes, 3 episodes and an epilogue. I think the epilogue is supposed to be a little bit different. And they say on the box this is season 1, so maybe there's more coming. And I'll tell you right now, before you even see the game, I hope there is, because I would buy all of it. But yeah, for this video, we'll see how long it takes me to get through. I'll do at least 2 bosses, maybe 3 or all 4, because they are very fast. Now, the first boss we're going against is Punchbot. First of all, you set out their life. So in this case, he has 10 light hits and 5 heavy hits that we need to remove, so 15 life overall. But some cards are going to only affect light, and some are only going to affect heavy. Heavy, you can always downgrade to light. So if I did, 4 heavy damage and all his heavy was already gone, I could still get rid of the light wounds. You get a little story for each one. Looks like a repurposed training dummy with a boxing belt. Wait, is it absorbing energy from your attacks? Okay, and then this is a bit of like a tutorial mission. And the big thing for the boss is they are going to have an always active effect, but a lot of things in the game will trigger based on your aggro value, like MMOs and that kind of thing, how much the boss is like kind of paying attention to you. So you'll see that Punchbot has a red icon here and the word attack, and that's going to go to our aggro row up here. The first 3 spaces are gray, then 3 green, 2 yellow, 2 red, 2 purple. And every time we deal damage to the boss, remember these little tokens next to Punchbot, they go right into your aggro. So if you hit them, you get them. And your aggro level is the highest color that you have tokens in. So like right now I'm green, but then whoops, now Sophia would be yellow. The boss takes a turn after each player turn. So it's player boss, next player boss, next player boss, just over and over again. And on each of their turns, the first thing you're going to do is going to check if anybody has this much aggro, if anybody is in the red or purple. And if they are, they're going to roll this die. There's 1 miss side, 1 auto hit side, and the rest are going to individually check each player for this aggro color. And this is separate from the check of whether they attack or not for the Punchbot. So like if one person was red and one person was green, they could roll the die and get a green or a hit result and still hit both characters because each one is individually checking their aggro. But like here, if they rolled a purple and nobody was in purple, even though a red aggro triggered the attack, they wouldn't hit at all. Additionally, they're going to be flipping these cards up, and they have a little like thematic name on the back that clues you in on what they might be doing. Now, these are always played in the same order because they do things like combo each other and build up to things and such. So you do kind of know what's coming. Like I know what the Punchbot is going to be doing since I played this one a bunch. But you can always see the topmost card. So Amp Up says on the boss's first turn, all heroes are going to gain 3 aggro. So that's not from his life. We're just going to take some random aggro tokens and put them in our bar, making us get closer to the red, closer to triggering him punching us. And if you get hit, the game is, remember, called One Hit Heroes. If you get hit and you can't block it, you're dead. And if one hero is defeated, then you lose the game. But the main way you can deal with that is your items. Each item can be burned, which means it doesn't go back through your deck in this fight. You get everything back for the next fight. But most cards will get discarded and you'll shuffle back into them. Burn cards go to the right of your board and are gone for the entire rest of the fight. But yeah, whenever you would get hit, you can discard one of your items. Some of them even have effects when you discard them. But if you ever have no items and no players have powers to like block things, because look, like this recovery drone can block for a hero that's about to be defeated. So whenever that happens and you can't stop it, that's when you lose the game. So really, one hit heroes. If you get hit, you lose. Now, what do you do on your actual turn? You'll generally have a 5-card hand. You can play up to 3 cards from that hand, and this shows all the types of cards. So you've got purple cards that are just basic actions. They'll do something and get discarded. You've got weapon cards that will generally deal some type of damage to the boss. Remember, this is light damage. If it's heavy damage, you can do a light or a heavy, and that'll bring the aggro over. You've got reaction cards like the recovery drum, which you can only play when it says to play them, like this one says at any time. And then you've got your items. Eventually, you will build into more items. At the start of the game, you only have the 2 that are right there. And if you've lost an item because you've been hit, you can play a new item into its spot. But yeah, so the full scope of the turn, you scout the boss's card by flipping it over. You play up to 3 cards. You discard cards you played that have the recycle icon here, which is the most common, and burn cards you play that have the burn icon, so you won't cycle them back through your deck. Then you draw back to 5 and you go to the boss's turn. It's really straightforward, but let's meet our heroes real quick. There are 6 in the box they sent me, and they are drastically different in kind of their special abilities and such. So first we've got Edric the Flame Lancer. He's got 2 shields for his starting items. When this one is destroyed, he loses all of his aggro. So you'll see that he has abilities to like taunt from other people. So he might want to like build up a ton of aggro to help out the rest of the team and then let that be destroyed to totally empty it out. And his other one is great. Flame Shield. When destroyed, you may burn a card from your hand to move this to the top of your deck. So he's one of the only characters I've seen, maybe the only one I've seen at this point, that can keep on recurring his items and survive for longer. And then as for the cards in his hand, I'll get to that in a second, but he has ways to pull aggro from people and taunt and kind of be a tank. Sophia, on the other hand, is the sniper. Her big one is the sniper rifle. Once per turn, she can roll this special die for her called the hero die. It's going to show 1 to 2 hits or even a blank, and there are a few sides that have heavy hits. But she can use that every turn for free. It doesn't even count as one of her 3 card plays, which is great. She also starts out with the Claymore charges. When that gets destroyed, if she has no other items, it does 2 wounds, 2 heavy wounds even, which is awesome. Although then she has to have gotten rid of her sniper rifle first before that power would even trigger, so that's not so great. And a lot of her cards deal with that same hero die and also like sneaking around sniper style and shooting people from cover. So yeah, those are our characters, and let's jump right in and play our first match of one-hit heroes. And here, I'll zoom out just a little so that you can see the full like aggro situation. Okay, so Sophia's up. We already revealed the first punchbot card. It's going to gain 3 aggro for everybody. And now she can play up to 3 cards. So she's got a sidearm to deal just a light wound. Recovery Drone is going to be a reaction card, so that's just going to sit in her hand until she needs it. Flare Gun is going to move up to 4 aggro from 1 hero. So you choose a hero, and then you get up to 4 aggro from the rest of the team and move it on to that hero. So she can kind of help Edric taunt even more than normal. Silencer says whenever you roll the hero die this turn, lose 2 aggro. She has some cards that lets her roll the hero die more, so I'm going to want to save that. And then Stealth Suit just loses 2 aggro. Okay, so this is a pretty straightforward turn. Let's go ahead and play the Stealth Suit for the first one to lose 2 aggro. And then let's plink the guy for 1 damage, which comes from him straight to our aggro, remember? And not a card play, but let's use our sniper rifle, and we got another light damage. And then I'm going to play the flare gun just to cycle through my hand, but I'm going to, when it says move up to 4 aggro, I'm going to choose 0, because we're both at 3 right now, which means we're both in the gray. Pretty good place to be. All right, so I discard all the colors I played. You'll see that all of them have the green recycle symbol, so none of them are getting burned. Then I draw back up to 5, and we'll be ready to go again in a second. Okay, so now it's Punchbot's turn. So first we check, does anybody have red aggro to activate his attack? Nope, we're all in gray. So then we resolve the card, the amp up. Every hero gains 3 aggro, which puts us both into the green, and that's it for his turn. Although at the start of Edric's turn, we're going to flip up the next card, and this one just says attack. So on this next turn, if anybody's in the red, he'll roll the attack die, and then no matter what, he'll roll the attack die again. So we want to be as low in aggro as possible, so that second hit hopefully won't do much. All right, so what's Edric got? He's got a Flame Lance to do 2 light damage, an Overcharge to do a light damage or spend a energy. You have 3 energy max, and it ticks down as you spend it. It ticks back to the right as you gain it. So you could spend an energy to make that a heavy hit. Reposition, lose 1 aggro and draw a card. Stim Pack, gain an energy. And then Taunt is a burn card. And you play it on the boss's turn, so you can like see how the die result turns out first. Take up to 5 aggro from other heroes. All right, well, you know what? We can tank. Let's tank. I'm going to do Flame Lance to hit the boss for 2 light. Boop, boop. And then I'm going to do Overcharge and spend the battery because we haven't done any heavy damage yet to do 1 heavy. And that puts us into red. Uh-oh. But I got a plan for this. My third play, which is a burn card. Oh, that's right. I played on the boss's turn, so I'm actually not going to do that yet. I don't want to lose aggro for very specific reasons, so I'll go ahead and use my Stim Pack to get back my third battery. Okay, and these are hanging out. I'm going to go ahead and draw back up to 5. And now is at least one of us in red? Yes, indeed. Edric is in red. So I'm going to roll the attack die. And it's a hit. That means no matter what, everybody is hit. That was the worst possible result. All right, so that was bad luck. There are characters that let you re-roll the enemy die. For this one, I'm going to go ahead and burn the flame sheet. Well, never mind. You know what? Let me do what I was going to do. So I'm going to burn a taunt, because I can play it on the boss's turn, to take up to 5 aggro from other heroes. And I'll take a full 5 aggro from Sophia, so she's left with only 1. It's not going to stop her from getting hit since we rolled the exact hit result, but still it'll make her better against the next attack. And the reason I'm doing that is because whenever you would gain more aggro than you can hold, the rest just goes away. So I basically got rid of 2 aggro for free there. And then in taking the hit, let's do the ready shield. So it is burned forever, but all of my aggro goes down. So now we're both in gray for the next hit of the boss. But then sadly, Sophia... I mean, the Claymore mines are better if I wait, but I would hate to lose my sniper rifle so early. So now I'm just going to get rid of the Claymore charges. All right, now they attack automatically. Let's bring in the rolling thing, since clearly I had bad luck with the other one. Green, wow, that was still a pretty good hit, but luckily we're both down to gray now, so we do not get attacked for turn 2. And just to check in, he's got 4 heavy and 7 light left, so like 11 life overall. All right, we're back to Sophia, and I got one of my 2 copies of Take Aim, which lets me do the hero die. And comboed with Silencer, if I do Silencer, take aim, is like the best possible turn I can do. But sadly for me, I didn't get the other one. So the question is, do I still try to set up? Well, I guess I'll still use the combo. Okay, so I'm going to play Silencer, which says whenever you roll the hero die this turn, lose 2 aggro. And you can choose the order, so you can like let the damage go through to get the aggro and then remove it. So I'll play that. And then I'm going to play Take Aim. I can roll the hero die, spend a battery to re-roll it, and then I deal the damage shown on the die, which will also let me get rid of 2 aggro afterwards. Oh, but I got a heavy, so I'm going to keep that for sure. All right, so that goes there, and then because of the Silencer, I remove 2 aggro. Then let's go and use the sniper rifle too, I guess. And, oh, I'm not going to re-roll that. Oh, that's right, I couldn't re-roll it. The first one I could have re-rolled, not the sniper rifle one. But yeah, I do another heavy hit, which is immediately removed from the Silencer. So boom, he's only got 2 heavy left. And I can play a third card. I don't need to block for anybody right now because this only works if they have no items. We both still have 1. Don't need to remove 2 aggro because neither of us has any aggro. Oh, shoot, I forgot to reveal the boss's next card. He will restore 2 light hits. He's going to heal himself. What a dummy. Now, they can't heal above their max result, but I've done at least 2 light hits to him already. All right, I'm going to use Backpack then because there's no way to discard cards from your hand normally. Like, you draw back up to 5, but you can't just get rid of cards you haven't played. So I'll discard both of these. And then I draw 2 cards, but it's the end of my turn, so I'm just going to draw back up to 5. All right, we come back to Punchbot, and they heal 2. Oh, they don't attack anybody first because nobody's in red. We're all both gray still. And then as Edric's turn begins, we've got another jab attack. By the way, you can see like what the cards are going to do. So jab, we already know what Amp Up does. And then the last card is 1-2 punch. You can probably guess what that might be like. So he's going to roll the attack die this turn. So Edric wants to hit him, but maybe not so hard that we get into the green or higher. So what's this one? Flambe Finale. So it's a burn card. Deal 1 damage for each card in your burn pile. All right, so I don't want to play that yet until I have more things in burn, although I do have 2 from the taunt, but that's more like a finisher. So let's play Overcharge, and I will spend the battery again since I got it right back. He doesn't have too many ways to spend battery until he drafts into more cards. So I'll do another heavy damage, which means Punchbot only has 1 heavy left. Okay, that was 1, and then 2, I'll play aggro, reposition, so I lose my 1 aggro, and I get to draw a card. And then, oh man, Blue Flame, discard 3 cards to deal 2 heavy damage. That would be great, except I don't have 3 cards to discard, because yeah, that would also have another burn effect to get Flambe Finale ready. Okay, well, sadly I can't play a third card, so I'm going to go ahead and redraw to 5. And we're all still in gray, so no automatic attack. And for his card, he would attack anyone with yellow or higher, which is nobody, so we're good. And now we go into Sophia, and he's going to amp up again before going to 1-2 punch, which sounds like he might punch us twice. All right, what am I going to do here? I could do Silencer and then take aim and sniper rifle again. Seems to make sense. Oh, and I could do sidearm first. Yeah, so let's do this. So let's do sidearm. That'll hit him for 1 light damage, get some aggro there. Then I'll play Silencer to give the ongoing bonus. Then I'll use my sniper rifle first. And, I got a heavy as last one. But then because of a Silencer, I get rid of all my aggro. Love it. And then finally, I'll play Take Aim, which lets me reroll with a battery if I don't like the first result. Because right now, I'd love to get that double light hit. Where are you, Die? Should I reroll? I have a 1/6 chance of doing better and a 1/6 chance of getting nothing. But she has all this battery. Sure, why not? I'll spend a battery and... Okay, same thing. So that leaves him down to 7. Oh, and she, of course, gets to get rid of her aggro. Cool. All right, we keep Stealth Suit and Recovery Drone. We get our other Take Aim. Smokescreen is a once per battle 1 to heal aggro from everybody, and then the Flare Gun to move aggro around. Okay, nobody's in red. We're still actually at 0 aggro, but then we're all gaining 3. And as we go to Edric, yep, it's going to be a double attack after they check if anybody's red. So, yeah, we want to make sure our aggro is lower here if possible. And then, by the way, after this, if he's still alive, we're going to recycle back until we defeat him or have been defeated ourselves. All right, so Edric, what do I want to do here? Okay, so Overcharge, yeah, I'll go ahead, and I don't need to spend the battery, although there's nothing else to spend batteries on in his deck currently, because all Punchbot has is light damage, so I'll do that. Then I'll play Reposition to lose an aggro and draw a card, which is another Overcharge. And then, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do Blue Flame. So that burns itself, discard 3 cards to deal 2 heavy damage, although in this case it's light. Now, it does get me into green, but he's got the Flame Shield, and then Sophia's got the Recovery Drone. So I think, unless luck is insanely bad, we'll be fine. Oh, and he got Flambe Finale. That would do 3 damage right now, or 4 if his Flame Shield is destroyed. So no auto attack from red. We do have the double attack from the 1-2 punch. Green Crud is going to hit Edric, so let's pause and do that. And I'll use the Flame Shield's power. It says, when destroyed, you may burn a card from your hand and move this to the top of your deck. Although you'll see it would take a while to be able to play it again, unless you have the card that lets you draw, which I do. So I'll burn Stim Pack, since I don't really need any batteries anymore. Okay, we're still in green. Purple, yay, we are safe. And this flips back over, and he's going to give us 3 aggro again after Sophia's turn. But he's only got 4 life left, so if we can't kill him here, we are doing something wrong. So what can Sophia do? Let's go ahead and Smokescreen, remove 2 aggro from all heroes, 2 from her. And that gets Edric back into the gray. And then let's do Take Aim and Sniper Rifle to shoot twice. So we won't quite kill him. So Take Aim first. Ooh, I was going to say we could re-roll it, but we don't need to. That's the best thing. And then the other one does another damage. He's got 1 left. Yeah, I mean, this is over. But still, just to play through, we'll use Stealth Suit to get rid of 2 more aggro, so we're in gray. And Punchbot checks if anybody's in red. No, they are not. Then he gives us all 3 aggro. And then after Edric's turn, he's going to attack. If he's alive, he will not be. Let's go, Edric! Here, so even though I could just kill him with a basic attack, let's have fun and show you a better turn. So I'll go ahead and lose 1 aggro and draw a card, which will get Edric back his Flame Shield, so that can be his second play. And then for his third play, Flambe Finale. Do 1 light damage for each card in my burn pile, which is currently 4. Because this doesn't burn until the end of your turn, technically, when you clean up and redraw. So that'd be 4 light damage. Does not compute. Punchbot is God. So that's the end of the first boss of episode 1, and now we get to draft some cards. So they have these as like actual little card packs, and I, already opened them. But you draw them out. Now, you don't have to put them back. Like I said, they just go into a communal card pool card called the Armory. And then if you replay an episode, you instead shuffle cards and draw 10 random ones. So you get kind of like different options each time. But how it works when you first open a deck is there's 8 cards in there. And in turn order, although, of course, it's cooperative, so you can just discuss and figure out on your own, you get to each get 2 cards added to your deck. So let's see our options. So first, we got a bunch of weapons. We got a Plasma Dagger that lets you do 2 light wounds and draw 2 cards. A Blunderbuss that lets you do 2 light wounds or spend a battery to deal 4 light wounds. We got an RPG that you burn, but it does 2 light wounds and a heavy wound. And then a shotgun that just does a heavy wound. And then for some more utility cards, although in this one there are no more blue items, no more like armor things to block damage. We got an ammo drop that lets you draw 4 cards. We have Health Serum that lets you block for any hero, but that hero loses all of their energy. And of course, that's a burn card. All the ones that cancel damage pretty much are burn cards. Poor Distraction, take all of another hero's aggro and then destroy 1 of your items. I guess I can kind of see that working for Edric, although he has other ways to do that already. And then Phase Camo, remove 3 aggro from any hero. Well, let's see, I'm kind of thinking maybe Edric will go for the Blunderbuss because he doesn't have too many ways to use his energy yet. And the RPG because he likes having more burn cards that'll combo well with Flambe Finale. And then for Sophia, I like the phase camo. That will help her support Edric or herself in surviving. And then maybe I'm torn between the health serum or another weapon. But Edric got 2 things that are weapon, and she's already tends to do pretty good damage. This would give her a second blocking card. The only problem is that they would kind of just like sit in our hands, taking up space. But she does have her backpack that would let her discard them and redraw when they're kind of just filling up her options. Yeah, let's take both of these, sorry, this one and phase camo and go full support for her. See how that works out. And that'll take us into fight 2. You get all your energy back. You start with 3 aggro. You always get 2 items. Now, if we had deck built into or drafted more items, you can pick which 2 you start with. The rest are in your deck ready to be played. They can either override an item, destroying it, or if like one's been destroyed, you can play it into the empty spots. All right, so next to battle us is Cratebot. He's going to roll the attack die anytime anyone has a yellow or worse. He's got 10 light and 7 heavy. I think it's the same as the last guy. Oh, no, he actually is more heavy than the last guy. You can use some of those crates as shields if you break them apart. Cratebot won't mind, right? So we're going to have 6 crates out with him. I'll show you how these work. These are called minions. In the first episode, there aren't too many of these. The second episode goes pretty crazy with them. They have their own separate health that'll still go to your aggro if you attack it. In the case of the crates, anytime you destroy them, they just become like a temporary item to block damage because Cratebot likes to destroy your items a lot. And an important rule is you can split damage as you like between targets. So like if I attack for 4 light damage, I could like destroy a crate and also hit Cratebot with it. All right, here we go. Let's see what his first thing is. Crunch down. All heroes have to destroy one of their items. Yeah, that's what I was saying. He hates items. That means that he's not going to attack us this turn unless we go into yellow. So let's have Edric go first this time, I think. Oh, and he got the RPG right off the bat? Yeah, man, let's do it. So that's 1 big damage and 2 small. And for now, we're not going to destroy any of the crates because we don't have anywhere to put the item. So that's 1 play. I don't want to go into yellow because that's where he'll attack. So let's use reposition, lose an aggro and draw a card. Flame Lance. I don't want to do that because that would again put me into yellow and force him to roll the die. So let's just do overcharge and we'll spend a battery to do a heavy damage. And all right, Edric is in green, so the boss will not be attacking automatically. And Sophia's where she started in gray. So we check this first, it does not trigger, and then every hero has to destroy one of their items. So again, Sophia's not really getting the full use out of Claymore Charge, but I'm going to burn that one. And then no question here, Edric's going to burn his, not his Flame Shield. Yeah, that is the one. The Flame Shield that can recur. I'll put it on top of his deck and get rid of one of my taunts. Playing only 2-player, I don't think I need 2 taunts. Then if you go into Sophia's turn, he's going to rev up. All heroes gain 3 aggro. Dang it. Let's see if Sophia can do something about that. Now, I have the phase camo to help out Edric. But I also have the perfect combo of silencer, take aim, sniper rifle. Although she doesn't even have that much aggro yet. So maybe I don't worry about that. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to focus on keeping Edric safe because we already lost an item. So I'm going to play phase camo to remove 3 aggro from him. Gets him back to the gray, so we're really not in trouble for now. And then I am still going to play silencer and just 1 take aim. So let's do silencer and then sniper rifle and then take aim. Okay, so here's the sniper rifle that I can't that I can't reload. Oh, that's right. She could actually get a crate. Well, she's okay for now. So that was the take aim that I could have I said sniper rifle that I can't reroll. Now this is take aim that I can reroll. But as a heavy, I'm happy with that. Oh, and that's right. After each, I get to get rid of 2 because of a silencer. So boom, boom. So nice. We're both back in gray territory. Although Sophia should probably blow up a crate at some point to give herself some more damage prevention. Oh, but it does say when you destroy a crate, flip it onto any hero's item slot. So like even Edric on his turn could help her out. All right, so this guy is giving us each 3. Oh, so first we check. No, not in yellow. We're both in gray. And then we each gain 3 aggro. And, he's automatically going to attack this turn or double attack if we're in yellow. So, that's not great. Because Edric only has, here's a taunt. Like attack a bunch and then taunt. And then just take, if I take the ready shield for the first attack, then the second attack will only hit on a hit. But if it does hit, I have no way to stop it. You know, I'm realizing I probably should have given Edric some of those draw cards, because then things like Blue Flame would work better. But it is what it is. Okay, so sure, let's go ham. Flame Lance for 2 damage. Actually, here, this may be a little bit smarter. Let's do Flame Lance for 2 damage from a crate and get a stolen crate shield. Like, all this does is block a damage once and then go away. So that was my first play. Let's do overcharge. And yeah, he's still got a lot of heavy, so let's spend a battery to make it a heavy damage. And then let's burn our taunt and pull all 5 of Sophia's aggro so that she's down to nothing. which means we waste 2 of them. And then we draw, and we're going to get our Flame Shield to come back. So between this and the crates, we should be pretty okay. All right, so CrateBot first checks if anybody has yellow or worse. Yes, Edric definitely does. All right, and miss! Ha ha ha, you suck. Okay, but now he attacks again because of his card. And it's a hit automatically. Oh, man. So Sophia's going to have to lose her sniper rifle. I have to get her a crate soon. There are characters that can block for other characters. ER even tankier than Edric, this robot character, but I didn't use them. I mean, well, Edric could get rid of the stolen crate, but now let's get rid of the ready shield, because clearly that's what we need to be healing at the moment. Going into Sophia's turn, he's going to attack again, or attack double if we're in yellow, although right now both of us are empty. All right, so I've got sidearm and take aim. Oh, I don't have my sniper rifle anymore? God, that sucks. All right, so let's do take aim first. Remember, I can spend a battery to re-roll it. And nothing. Let's spend a battery. Thank you so much. Oh, that was good. And yeah, I don't want to be vulnerable if we get another hit result. So she's going to destroy a crate for those 2 light damage, although it sucks and actually be hurting the boss. Then she'll use her sidearm to actually hit the boss for 1. And then she'll use Stealth Suit. Don't want to use Smoke Screen because Edric currently has no aggro to remove 2 of her aggro. So they're both almost on empty again. Oh, and she drew both of her healing things and her backpack to discard them if she wants to. Okay, so nobody's in yellow, but they are attacking again. Since we're both in gray, only a hit result will hurt us. Nope. And then before Edric, this is Return to Sender. Gain 2 aggro. Oh no, for each crate that's been defeated this fight. Each hero, that's 4 aggro. I forgot about that. But he's only got 8 life left. I just want to kill him, which is somewhat possible. Blunderbuss can do 4? And then Flambe Finale right now would do 4 as well, although that's all light. But yeah, that would be enough to wipe out all his light wounds and also get a crate for somebody. All right, well, let's get Flame Shield. So we're definitely protected. And then, yeah, I wish I had more card draw to make Blue Flame better. Yeah, let's do Blunderbuss to do 4 light if we spend a battery. I'm going to do 2 to a crate and give it to Sophia, so she's fully blocked up. Fully blocked up. That was not the best way to say that, Mike. That was 4. And then for my last play, I will go and burn Flambe Finale to do 4 more. He's only got 3. Yes, it is the one problem I'm realizing that really makes me need Blue Flame. All he's got left is 3 heavy hits. So Blue Flame will take care of 2 of them. If Sophia can just get rid of 1, we'll be fine. All right, so that was 3 plays. Oh, and okay. Overcharge can also do... Oh, that's great. So if we get to Edric's turn, we can kill him. Because look, we can get a battery, use the battery or the energy to change Overcharge into a heavy hit, and then Blue Flame him. Although, no, we wouldn't have 3 cards to discard. Gosh, darn it. Well, whatever, it's fine. Each hero is gaining 4 aggro. Oh, no, God, 6 aggro. I destroyed another crate. I forgot. And wait, crud. Before that, I forgot Edric was in yellow. So we actually have to roll this. Oh, wait, that's the wrong die. Miss. Okay, great. But then we each get 6 aggro. Take Sophia into the yellow. And Edric actually couldn't fit 1. Yay! And then he's doing Rampage. Oh my god. We don't have enough crates for that. Well, actually, you know what? Never mind. We should be fine because even if we each get hit 3 times, which is unlikely, we would have Stolen Crate, or Flame Shield, Stolen Crate for Edric, and then Recovery Drone and Health Serum. But yeah, I need to do... God, she has no way to do damage right now? She does have no damage. What if I backpack? Yeah. Let's backpack both of these. I want to keep my healing items. So discard these and then draw 2. Okay, Silencer and Take Aim. Sure. So second action will be Silencer and third action will be Take Aim. I can re-roll it. I need to get a heavy hit. So definitely going to use an energy if I don't get a heavy. Yes, thank you, God. And because of a Silencer, she goes down to green. Not that it matters because Edric is in purple. All right, and the boss will die in a second, but first he mad. We are definitely at least one of us in yellow, so first attack misses. Okay, and next attack. What the heck? Okay, I guess this is easier than I thought it would be. And then red, that's just Edric. So what the heck? I guess he'll do his little flame shield trick, and we don't care because we're about to win, but we certainly don't need the flame lance. And yeah, it comes back around to Edric's turn. The boss is going to destroy one of our items again. But no, he's not, because Blue Flame discard 3 cards to do 2 heavy damage. That's all she wrote. No, my crates. Oh no, his own crates destroyed him. How poetic. All right, what the hey? Y'all want to see one more? I think we have time for it. The next boss is pretty quick. Okay, so what we got as options this time. Once again, we've got 4 weapons. We've got a nuke. Just 2 heavy and 2 light burns itself, but if you don't defeat the boss this turn, you lose. You can only use it as your final attack. Another shotgun with a heavy damage, some machine gun with 3 light, And then Electric Dagger, 1 light damage. But if you played an action this turn, you may play an extra card. It's pretty darn good, although neither of us has any card draw. Yeah. And then we got 2 new items this time. So look at this. Gain energy every turn. Power armor. That's amazing. And Force Shield. This can block for any hero. When it's destroyed, draw 2 cards. That's really good too. And then Life Support. Choose a hero to play an item from their burn pile. Whoa, that's good. Especially with Edric's Ready Shield that gets rid of all his aggro. And then finally, Taser is a one-time reaction on the boss's turn. Spend 2 to set the attack die to miss. That's amazing too. All right, so Power Armor is not great for either of these characters. There are some characters who use a lot more energy, but Sophia only uses it to reroll, and Edric only uses it. Well, he uses it a little bit more now that I added that 1 card, but yeah, I don't think he really needs it. Force Shield, though, is excellent. I think I might give that to Sophia because her Claymore charge is kind of meh, and that way maybe she'll like play it late and its power will actually happen. So sure, let's give that to Sophia, and she'll start with it instead of Claymore. And then Sophia doesn't really have many attacks yet. And she has a lot more purple. Oh, yeah, she has a lot more purple cards because her take aim is purple. So let's give her the Electric Dagger. I think that'll combo pretty well. And then for Edric, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I do give him the Power Armor and the Taser. And then he'll really never have to worry about any kind of energy stuff. Maybe? Sure. And I'm thinking he tends to lose his Ready Shield pretty early. Whereas Flame Shield I don't really need to come in early. So let's have Flame Shield be out and Power Armor in to start. All right. And all these beautiful weapons, including the nuke, are for another day. And here's our third boss of 4. We get to deck build after this and then go to the final boss. He's got 20 light life and 10 heavy. Maybe I should have got more enemies. Oh, I forgot about this one. You cannot gain aggro. This boss is super weird. It just says, good luck. So this is a passive ability, which means it's just always on. And hey, this guy's a giant bomb. So his first card says tick. His next card says tock. Tick, tock. I'll give you some spoilers. You need to do a lot of damage very quickly or you lose. So his tick ability makes you draw 2 cards. We're going to do that at the end of somebody's turn. I should figure out who's going first. All right, so let's start with Edric since he tends to do more damage. And ooh, I like this first turn. We'll do Blunderbuss. Spend an energy, do 4 light wounds. That's good because this guy has so many. Remember, they don't go to aggro. They're just gone. And then I'll also, I guess, overcharge. Or I could just do Blue Flame now. You know what? Let's just do Blue Flame now. It's so annoying. Oh, wait, I can... Oh, that's right. We don't care about aggro. So yeah, I'm just going to do Blue Flame. Trash that. Get rid of these and do 2 heavy. Pretty good first turn. That's 6 out of 30. 1/5 of the way there. Okay, and then Edric draws 5. And then the boss is going to have us draw 2 more. Yep, so you can go above 5. And if you're above 5, like at the end of your turn, you just don't draw. Okay, and then going to Sophia's turn, we've got Talk. Burn 2 cards in your hand. So the Giant Bomb's going to do this a lot. The basic idea is you draw some cards, then you can get rid of the ones that don't deal damage, because all you got to do is deal damage. So what's Sophia got? We got Take Aim. That's good. And we got Electric Dagger. Is that it? Yeah, I really should have given her more attack options. Well, so it goes. Let's go ahead and do Take Aim first. Oh, that's right. She should have full energy. And we got a light. I don't want to re-roll it just in case if things get messed up. Okay, now I'll do Electric Dagger, which does another light, and she can play another card. So 4 cards, which sadly doesn't really matter at all. Well, you know what? She'll play Smokescreen because it's a burn. We want to burn any non-combat cards out of our deck. Does get rid of aggro, but that won't matter. And she can play one more. I don't know. Sure, she'll Stealth Suit herself. Great. So she can hopefully draw better cards. Sidearm and Take Aim. Good. Those attack. Okay, and then Giant Bomb makes us each burn 2 cards. So she'll burn 2 that are just focused on stealth. And then next turn she... Oh, I didn't do my Sniper Rifle attack. That'll help a little bit at least. Okay, 1 more light. And yeah, now she can mostly attack a lot next turn. Okay, and Edric also has to burn 2. The taunts we can burn on our own whenever we have extra cards to play. Stimpack's still kind of useful. I guess Taser we won't need. So that's 1. And then, well, okay, let's get rid of taunt 2. Now, the good thing is my Flambe Finale is going to be awesome for Edric, but I'm mainly worried about getting rid of heavy damage. Okay, we're back to a tick turn. We'll draw 2 cards after Edric's turn. All right, so RPG. That burns itself. Fine. Let's overcharge and make it a heavy. And then we can use our power armor to get that right back. And then for my final attack, let's Flame Lance for 2 light. Let's see how we're doing. 9 light, 6 heavy. The heavy definitely worries me more. But yeah, that's more than halfway with light, not quite halfway with heavy. Okay, and then Edric's going to draw back up to 5. And then he draws 2 more. Blunderbuss and Flambe Finale. Gosh, we don't have enough heavy damage. I'm really worried about that. And Sophia also draws 2 more. No, and is worthless. Okay, and next turn we're gonna burn 2 cards again. That was another tick. All right, so Sophia, she can play 3 cards. Well, let's play Claymore Charges and trash Force Shield as one of them, just to burn more cards that don't attack out of my hand. And then play Sidearm, Take Aim, Sniper Rifle. So Sidearm gets that. Take Aim gets this, but can re-roll. Nope, we like that. We like that. And then Sniper Rifle. Come on, another heavy. Yes. Okay, that will help out a ton right there. And then she draws back to 5. Then she has to burn 2. Recovery Drone and Health Serum. That was a pretty easy choice. Edric can burn, I guess, I don't know. I guess Flame Shield and Taunt, maybe? I mean, already I think Flambe Finale, would basically take out all of their light wounds, so all that matters is heavy wounds. And all right, we're going to do another tick turn, but next is, and we're almost to the end. I honestly don't know if I'm going to make it, y'all. Okay, Edric, what are you going to do? I guess. Okay, big one is I'm going to overcharge to do a heavy. Leaves him with 3 heavies overall. And then I'll gain a battery back. I can do Flambe Finale to do... Oh, wait. Overcharge should not be over there. I can do Flambe Finale to do... How much is it? 6 light damage. So, and... I don't know. Flame Lance to do the other 2. Yeah, we just need to do heavy damage. Really wishing I'd taken some of those like shotguns and stuff now. Okay, so he draws. And then he's going to get to draw 2 more. Oh, that's his entire deck. The good thing is he has both of his overcharges. But I don't know if he's going to get another turn. Sophia also gets to draw 2 cards. Okay, she's got some attacking options, and like none of them do heavy damage unless she gets lucky. Oh, that's right, the Claymore Charges. I don't have any way to destroy it, though. All right, and for Sophia's turn, tick. Just got to do 3 heavy damage, y'all. Okay, I mean, all that matters, for real, is our Sniper Rifle rolls here, and... Wait, where's my backpack? Oh my... Why is this sitting... Put my backpack like off to the side because that would have been helpful to draw into my cards more. Oh well, that was me playing on hard mode by accident. Okay, Sniper Rifle. Only get 1 shot at this. Can't reroll it. Give me a heavy. That didn't even go in the thing. Give me a heavy. That's not it. All right, darn. That does nothing. Okay, Take Aim. I can reroll. Give me a heavy. Give me a heavy. Yes. Okay. I think we can win now. The rest doesn't really matter. And the boss isn't doing anything. Here's why the rest doesn't matter. Kaboom! If we don't win before that activates, we lose. But we can, by the thinnest of margins, win. Overcharge, spend energy to deal heavy. Overcharge, spend energy to deal heavy. Yay! Whoa, that was close. And I'm not going to show you the final boss for this episode because it's going a little bit long. But I do want to say that I was deck building more for the final boss, who needs a lot more like aggro mitigation and blocking effects. I kind of forgot the giant bomb just needs you to go crazy with attacking. And hey, let's see one more set of cards. What could we deck build into before we go against the evil rabbit? Let's see if we get Transfusion. Refill another hero's energy. Meh, we're not really energy heavy with these characters. Phoenix Device. Draw any card from your burn pile and then end your turn. So that's pretty great. Diffusion. For each energy you spend this turn, lose 2 aggro. That'd be pretty good with Edric, potentially. Booster Blaster. Discard 2 cards, then draw a card and a heavy damage. I feel like I'd have to get that for Sophia. Harmony Bot. Once per turn, discard a weapon to remove 2 aggro from any hero. Edric certainly has too many weapons sometimes, so that could maybe be good. Energy Shield. This can block for any hero. Ooh, may spend 3 energy to prevent this from being destroyed. Yeah, maybe the energy is more interesting here. Especially like if I had the Power Armor. I could theoretically like take the damage and then refresh it. Solar Panel Suit. Once per turn, you can draw until you have 7 cards in hand. That'd be great for like Edric and his discard 3 cards to do a bunch of damage card. And then Good Distraction. Play on the boss's turn, take up to 5 aggro for another hero. So basically it's like an extra taunt for Edric. Yeah, so I don't know what we'd go for, but that is one-hit heroes. And what do I think of this one? Yeah, I friggin' love it. So I've been enjoying its solo play. I do think it's slightly better cooperative, and they said that they're going to have some like mode for true solo where like you have a helper instead of a full character or something like that. I think it's like a little dog named Doggo. So that'll be cool to see. I've not gotten to play that yet, but even right now for multi-handed, it's great. I do think 3-handed play is better than 2-handed at this point because there are so many cool interactions with characters like helping each other out and taking aggro for each other and such, and you get even more variety in characters, and it's not that hard to run 3 characters. I just didn't have room on my table, or I would have shown you that. That's why I ran 2. But yeah, I love the card play. I love the kind of build up of things. It reminds me a little bit of the card play in Sentinels of the Multiverse in a way. Now, you don't get like the build up of recurring powers. You don't have to track a billion effects. So it's way more clean to play, but also maybe not quite as epic as you build up your characters. But yeah, like the uniqueness of the character decks, the way things combo together. I love that. How much cooperation there is in card effects, blocking for people, tanking for people, getting rid of their aggro. I think that's awesome. And then this whole drafting combo building thing is cool. Now, again, the first time you go through a boss, you're going to see the exact same 8 cards in each pack. But in future plays, you'll have this whole big armory and you'll get different combos of cards. So there is some variety there. I think this is just cool. Like it's not a heavy deck construction. It's not like super hard choices, but it is fun to find the combos, make your characters even more awesome than they already are. And they are already awesome. Again, they sent 6 characters with this set. I think it's what might be in the final release. And they are super different. Like Will shoots these bows that get burned a lot, but then he can bring them all back with his quiver. Cassius has a ton of ways to discard cards, but then he gets bonuses for doing so. Roro is the ultimate tank, even better than Edric, because he can like take damage for other people and do cool things and help them out. And then Toki is a bunny ninja. She plays tons of cards, 4 per turn, has lots of card draw, and she can get rid of aggro better than anybody. So I love all of this, the unique character decks, unique feel of the characters, but then they interact with these cards you're adding to the decks in different ways. So like the different makeup of your team is going to change things drastically. And then the bosses are great. The bosses are great. They're straightforward. They're not too hard to understand. Now, they do get way more complicated in episode 2. That's all they sent me. I haven't played episode 3 or the epilogue yet. But, Punchbot, he's just a basic one. But Cratebot has cool things going on. Giant Bomb's a little bit different. Cuddles, the final boss for this episode, is very different. And, really forces you to be careful with your aggro and stuff. And he heals a whole bunch. He is a big, big challenge. But yeah, then episode 2, without spoiling too much, does way more with minions, like multiple bosses, multi-stage bosses. It is just so cool. Now, you are only getting 3 episodes plus the epilogue. I'm not sure what the price point for this one will be yet, but I'm going to immediately want more. That's my big thing. So the fact that they're saying this is like season 1 and they're going to make more, that makes me happy. Oh, and I forgot to say, the aggro management I think is cool. The items and take a damage I think is great. The energy, I just like almost everything about this game. The big thing I could say is the second I played it with my kids, we played through all of episode 1. They immediately wanted to play episode 2. The second that I played it, I immediately wanted to play it more. This is one that if it was on sale right now, just looking like this, I'd buy it without a thought. I would buy 3 seasons of it without a thought. That's how much I'm enjoying this one. But yeah, let's get to some potential negatives. First of all, this one is probably going to be the most annoying for some people. The fact that there's a 1/6 chance for nothing to happen and a 1/6 chance for you to take a hit when this die is rolled, no matter what your aggro is. Now, you saw you're not usually rolling the die unless you've already hit a certain aggro level, but sometimes that's not the case and it rolls no matter what. So certainly some people are going to be annoyed with this. Some characters like the bunny ninja girl can re-roll it, but even then you could, I guess, in a 1/6 chance re-roll the exact same result. So certainly this might annoy people, but the game is so friggin' fast, and if you lose to a boss, you can just set up and play against them again, that I don't really mind. Another potential annoyance is that, yes, the bosses play the same cards in the same order each time. Now, I think the composition of your decks, the way that you've added cards to your deck, is still going to make things interesting and fun. I've certainly had fun playing it every time. But I could see some players being annoyed that things are consistent. And also sometimes you just don't build your deck in the right way. So you kind of saw this with the Giant Bomb. I had to get lucky to kill them to do enough heavy damage because I focused so much on not dealing damage, but mitigation and protection and aggro reduction. So certainly I could see a situation where, I think they even said this in the rule book. They're like, hey, if you ever reach a boss and you just can't kill them, you can just swap out some of the cards in your deck and say you took different cards. If I went back and took the shotgun for Sophia, for example, I would have had a much easier time doing the heavy damage required. So those are some potential concerns. They don't bother me, but they might bother you. But I'm in for it. I am all in. Give me more of this. I want to mix and match awesome heroes for a while. The team has done an amazing job for this one, in my opinion. So not sure if the crowdfunding page is up yet, but go and check it when it is. Thanks for watching, everybody. Good gaming, and I'll see you at the next stop.